Is such a surprisingly great bass player. I never really honed in on like what he was doing. I mean, like back when Appetite came out, I was I was a little metalhead, and it's like, wow, this is a cool thing. It's rock, but it's punk at the same time, and there's something super cool about this band. And there was the whole LA thing, like the end of the strip era right then, or actually it was kind of exploding. It was like transforming because Jane's Addiction was already happening. But when he came in and he was just going off, and his timing and his choice of notes and phrases and how he just, I work with Mike Inez too, and he's amazing. It's like, he just glues himself to the kick drum, and it's like the guy's impossible to shake. And Duff just comes in like he doesn't know, oh, hey, yeah, I listened to it for a little bit earlier today, and he just comes in and throws it down. And you're like, okay, it's pretty legit.
That's awesome. So what was it like working with Duff on Jerry Cantrell's record Brighton?
It's fun. He just shows up. All right, you ready to go? All right, you recording? And then, it's like you get a take out of him, and then he hones in on a spot, and then you might get like one more take, but that's it.
Was Brighton the first record you worked on with Duff?
No, I've worked with him before on some other little projects. But it was just fun watching him play bass, because before it was just like, hey, I need demo drums for these things, and I had, got a drummer and, got set up my other little work production space, and, he's hanging out, and he's like throwing down some guitars, and he's pretty quick. He's on a schedule. He's got things to do. So Jerry demoed out all the bass. And, Duff was like, dude, these are great. It's like, what do you need me for? And, Jerry's like, well, dude, I'm not a bass player. So I just kind of let those two tackle each other. But I would chime in every now and again, but Duff would, just like, all right, well, get me to that one spot. And it's like, he needed to hone in on this thing. And then he's like, all right, I got to go. So I just had to make sure I was always rolling and never just like, oh, I'll get another one. No, just always roll, always keep everything, never erase. And, and that's how I did it. And then, of course it's like, oh, I need that little spot right there. I only have one of them. And then, I have to go hunting around the session and find, oh, there we go. Patch that guy in. But, he's a fun guy. Just, lots of energy, just comes in and, lays it down.